All right, fellow Eggy fans, welcome to Earthy Eggy Reviews for you. So, today is February 21st, Wednesday, and we're in Little Rock, Arkansas at a little place called Stickyz Chicken. And the food was awesome. The venue was great. It was one of the better venues that I've seen. My wife and I have seen them in, and we've seen a few. So it was really an interesting dining area with little like living rooms off to the side, and just a very laid back atmosphere. And then the music room itself had a bar and a bunch of four top tables. It was a pretty good setup, but I'm going to try to keep this brief, so not too much about the venue except to say that it was first class, beautiful little place, and awesome food. So I think there was a full moon tonight too, so that may have played a factor. But there was awesome weather here coming out of Indiana, where we just were, and it was freezing cold up there. So several people mentioned before the show started that there were earplugs needed, but so I threw them in when the show got started, but they weren't needed. The sound was really clean. Mike's bass was coming through absolutely beautiful. Vocals seemed a little bit subdued tonight. It was kind of hard to hear. Some of the vocals coming through, that could just be where I was standing or something, I don't know, but it seemed like some of it was a little bit hard to hear. Carry On was the first set ender, which was an incredible jam. Really got the crowd going. Once again, they were reading the room, they were pacing the place perfect. The atmosphere down here is very laid back. So they when you hear it on Nugs, you'll hear a groove that's just kind of a heartbeat slower than kind of normal or whatever here and there, and it just seemed to match the vibe in the area really well. It was just kind of slower in nature. So second set was Chest Fever and Portable Air Scrubber, which were absolutely amazing. Shout out to Clint from the Soundboard on Facebook. He was there taping, as well as Colonel Bruce from YouTube was there putting together a couple of videos. Both of these guys have got vast experience, and Colonel Bruce has a couple thousand videos of jam bands up on YouTube, so check those guys out, the Soundboard on Facebook and Colonel Bruce on YouTube. Give them both a follow. A guy named Marty was also there, who was I guess he was a great person to be standing next to and jamming with. One of the few people that were a little bit animated. Most people kind of seem to be standing around a lot, but I think that's just how it is down here. There's a lot of conversation in the crowd as well. But this guy Marty is a music journalist working on a project, and he just interviewed Jake recently, so that was kind of interesting. The stage itself was pretty tight. Nothing special on lighting or anything like that. Different amp for Jake. Again, I think this is like the third amp I've seen behind him. I don't know if that was a house amp or another one that they have in the trailer or what. Donnie's organ was missing. I'm not sure which one it is or what it's called, but back to the jams tonight. And it seems like, I don't know if it happens by accident or if they do it on purpose, but it seems like sometimes they play themselves into a puzzle and I shouldn't say they don't know how to get out of it, but it's interesting to watch them find their way back or get back to where they started in some way or another. Tonight you're going to hear some wild time signatures, if that's what they are. I don't even know. I have no musical talent or knowledge whatsoever, but it sounded like there were a couple of times when there were I don't know, the sound was so full, but it was really, you could hear people, I could hear people behind me just saying it was kind of hard to they didn't know what the hell was going on with the beat, and if you knew, you knew, and you could follow along, but other than that, it was really, it's gonna puzzle your brain to try and follow along with it when you hear it. Seeing it live helped, but the jams tonight really matched the vibe of the area, and there was some, I don't know what they were, syncopated rhythms, who fucking knows. They were just wild, interactions between the instruments that seemed to be timed in such a way that I haven't heard really so clearly before. With that said, we're coming up on 5 minutes, so I don't want to ramble. But great venue, not a big crowd, but just a great place to see them. And that's it. Talk to you guys later. Oh, now we're doing this thing, so while it lasts, baby, like and subscribe, and we'll see you after the next one. Peace out.